Hi, this is Kevin with KGMGM, owner of ProAdvertisersClub, a totally free site to advertise. Go to ProAdvertisersClub.com and join for free today and start advertising for free. Okay, here we are, day 78 on the Splinterlands 10,000 challenge. These are the rules that I go by. This is a self-goal challenge. This has nothing to do with Splinterlands. They're not sponsoring it or anything like that. And I've got to the beginning of next year to reach my $10,000 goal. And I'm videotaping every day starting. I was already doing it for a month when I started videotaping when I got the ideal. And that way we can see what I did right, what I did wrong, and that it actually proves that this does what I'm claiming it does. Okay. And I'm very happy with it so far. Now, all things are down. Anybody who's been in the crypto, well, stocks, crypto, NFTs, everything's down right now. And so to be doing as good as I'm doing is very impressive. So anyway, day 78, I've invested a total of $484 out of my own pocket. I'm spending $10 every other day for the whole year. So whatever that comes out to, what I'm hoping to do is pay myself that back and get to 10,000. So I'm actually going to probably get it up to 11.5. The reason I'm doing it because I want to buy a pack a day, and PayPal won't let me do one pack a day. I have to minimum deposit's $10 now. So I just do 10. I buy 2 packs and I use the $2 to buy potions. And so instead of doing the $4 here, I'm just going to add $10 every other day. So tomorrow I add $10 more. So anyway, here's the numbers. You can pause it and look at it. I'll go slow. And I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. Today's a new record high. Okay, woke up this morning. This number fluctuates, though. It goes, as you can tell, it goes up and down. It's volatile, big time. I got 123 cards. This number is a record, 83,541. That's my PowerPoints. And this is the number you want high and going up all the time. It means you're going in the right direction. I buy and sell every day and night, in the morning and in the evening a little bit. I'll show that in a few minutes, how I do that. And if you get good at it, you can really add to your each card gets assigned a point, 5 points, 10 points, etc. So the better the card is, the more powerful, the more points you get. And this gives you a good indication. Even if my profit goes down and all that, and my cards, because I'm burning them and combining them because these are NFTs, that number's going up is a good sign. So, and I've received $48 in free SPS, and I'll show you that in a second. So my total profit, if I paid myself back today and walked away, is $424. I would get out about $900 and something. And that's before taxes. So there's that. So let's do the fun stuff first. Every video before I get into the nitty gritty about making money, there's a daily quest you can do. And you win 5 battles, you get a free chest. If I could make it up into silver, I'll get 2 chests. The higher you go, the more chests you get. I'm busting my ass and getting my ass busted trying to get up to silver. I'm 200 points away, and everybody's fighting to get up into there. So I'll get there eventually, but I want to open up at least a chest a day for the video. But this is a way you will use this to increase your collection, your value asset, the power, and the packs that I'm buying, you don't have to buy. The only thing you have to buy on this platform is the $10 entry fee called the Spellbook. So let's see. I got a card today. See, so you get free cards, you get free credits, you get free SPS or DEC. And if the music's gone. I'm sorry about that music. I don't know why it was playing. It usually doesn't unless you're in the midst of a battle. But DEC, credits, cards, and like I said, I don't have to buy packs. I'm doing it for the video, and I do like to open packs. People like to watch other people open packs. So let's go open the daily pack, and then I'll come back and start showing you. There's about 15 ways that I know how to make money on this. And as you can see, I have potions, okay? 1 potion per card. There's 5 cards per pack, so that's 5 potions, and that's for each. So I'm going to use 5 legendary and 5 gold potions. What that does is it doubles my chances to get a gold card, a legendary card, or a combination of the two. You don't have to have potions to do packs, and you don't have to have potions to get a good card. The best card I've pulled was when I first joined. I bought 25 packs. I got a legendary Ifrit Rising gold card. So, but it helps, and I do keep potions. Okay, so here's the 5 cards. As you see, that's highlighted. You're guaranteed a rare or better in every pack. So that's my rare. It looks like because of the color of the glow. If there's no glow, it's a common. So I got 4 commons and a rare. These can still be gold, but they'd be gold common, and this could still be a gold rare. So let's do the commons first. We'll go backwards and do that. Okay, so there's my 4 commons, no gold, and here's the rare. And that's a River Nymph. Okay, so not the best of packs, but it is what it is. And if you've been watching it, sometimes you get some really good things, and most of the times you get the average things. But the cool thing about this is, even as bad of a pack as you might open, where there's just nothing in it that you consider very valuable right now, and I'm going to prove this to you later on in the video, it will become valuable because of the burning, the combining for make it more powerful and more valuable, and there's less in the circulation, so the burning does that. So I'll show that how you do that. So tomorrow I'll buy 2 more packs and get more potions, and that's how that works. Okay, so let's go about the money part of it. I don't talk a lot about battling because I'm just in my 2nd month, beginning my 3rd actually, and there's a lot of guys on YouTube who know how to battle, but I am starting to think I'm going to start making a video of in the mornings when I do my 5, go for my 5 victories. You don't have to win them in a row. You just have to win 5 total times. And I had to play about 12 battles. But so what I might do is make a separate video called the Morning Quest Battle or whatever type thing. And that way it keeps it separate. And you can go watch that and see what I'm doing. And then or you can come see this type thing instead of, if I added it and made it'd be a very long video. I'm trying to keep it to 30 minutes or less. But anyway, this is one way you can make money on the site or get asset value is opening up chests. You get to do it once every 24 hours. The more higher your rating is, that, and you get that by winning battles, the more chests you get and the better the reward. You can even win packs inside of these chests eventually once you get up to silver or higher, I believe. Another way is the season. There's 2 seasons a month, but I haven't nailed it down yet, but it's 16 or 14 days depending on what's going on. And like right now, if it was in today, I'd get 9 more of these chests. Okay, that would be bronze 1 chest type awards. When I get to silver, which I will, I've been able to make silver the last 2 seasons, that this will increase to 12. Okay, and then this is what I won last season. We'll just open them up real quick, and I was silver. So twice a month you'll be able to do this and get all this stuff, whatever you end up winning. And as you see, I won a lot of DEC, which I used to invest and buy new cards. And then I got potions, and I got cards, which these 2 like I burned. I put together, destroyed both of them, and got a new card. So there we go. There's that. And they leave that underneath there. It says show last season's rewards. That's pretty cool. It is for the video too. So there's 2 ways that you can earn. Now, as you're hearing, you're not having to spend any money to do this other than that $10 initial entry fee. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. Listen to me at your own risk. This is for entertainment purposes only, but down below is my link. If you sign up underneath me, I get 5% of everything you purchase as far as the spell book, which is the entry fee, and packs for the rest of your life. It's called the affiliate marketing program. And you can do this too because it will have a link with your ID embedded into it. And you just send it to friends, family, neighbors, strangers, whatever. Well, you can't spam it. I was trying to be funny there, but no, you do not spam it. But you can go to a site like mine called ProAdvertisersClub and advertise it for free on there because it's free to join, free to advertise, and or other sites like mine because there's millions of them, and you can get people to sign up underneath you. When you get them underneath you for the rest of your life. And don't be alarmed if you get a lot of people signed up and they don't do anything, because I've been doing affiliate marketing for a couple of years now. These are called sleepers now. Once you get them, and don't ask me why, but all of a sudden out of the blue, somebody will wake up, start playing the game or whatever it is you're promoting if you're an affiliate marketer, and that's how this works. Now, I have had one guy sign up, or girl, I don't know because it doesn't tell me. They did purchase the spell book, and I got 5% of that. Here's the payment, 500 credits. That was nice. Thank you for whoever you are. But then they never did anything else. They have no rating, so I don't know what happened. They might have even forgotten they joined. I don't know. But don't get alarmed at a lot of people doing nothing. That's affiliate marketing. They're just checking it out. Now, if you join on the link below and you get in underneath me, you can play for free. They let you play for free. What you can't do is access the rest of the platform. And that's what I'm showing you now. Now, I'm not positive if you can still participate in the seasons and the chess. That I don't know, because I've been a paid member since the second I started. Okay, so that's the third way. The fourth way is you win DC playing. Once you get to bronze 2 or higher, you get free DC every time you win a battle. Okay, and what did I just pull up? No, that's not what I want to do. I just want the drop down. So that is another way to earn. Another way to earn DC is to buy and sell in the market, and I'm going to show you what's going on there. If you get good at it, you can do really well, and then you use it to buy new cards and build up your PowerPoint level and get higher and higher. 2 cards, summoners and monsters. You have to have summoners to bring in monsters, and you have to have higher summoners to bring in higher monsters. So you want to keep that in mind. That's maybe a good starting point, is to work on your summoners. I changed my strategy in mid-month of May or February and went gold summoners. I sold off some legendary foils. I sold off some other valuable cards, got everything together, and bought they're like $40 a pop, 1 gold of every summoner except the legendary one that's out of the chaos packs. And now I'm set. I've got the best summoner card, except it's not maxed out yet. And it takes, for the gold, I think it takes 115 or 38. I don't know. We'll look at that. But it takes quite a few cards at $40 a pop. But that has got me on the right path on my strategy. Doesn't mean it has to be your strategy. But anyway, you see a 68.25% capture rate. Every time you battle, that number goes down, and you get 1% back, I think, an hour. So if you went all the way down to 0, it'd take you like 2 days to get back up to 100. But the reason I went with gold, and especially gold summoners, one, you have to have one in every battle, and you get 10% bonus of DEC when you use gold. And I can use up to 5 gold cards now, counting my summoner, and I can get it up to 7 eventually when I get 2 more gold cards that fit my battle strategy, and I will get a total of 70%. That's almost doubling my DEC thing. And it also kind of neutralizes the capture rate, because now if I don't know if I went to absolute 0, if it shuts off the bonus, but just add 50% bonus to whatever this number is now. So I'd get 130 if I battled with my 5 gold. So that's how that works. Another way to earn DC is to rent out the cards. You rent them out, you get to keep them while they go up in value. I rent out the cards I don't use or can't use, and get some DC, and I use that to what? Reinvest. And you don't have to do that. You can save it, you can stake it, DC, because it can go up in value just like any other crypto. That's an in-house crypto, by the way. The other crypto is SPS. So that's all the ways to make money with the DEC, unless I missed one. But let's go over to SPS. This is kind of new and maybe a year old or less, and they're giving it away for free right now. And it depends on what your uh, points are, your power points. I'm getting about 7 a day now, and then plus I'm getting whatever I get through my staking. So, and they're only going to do it for another half a year. So once it's done, it's done. I imagine I'm going to have about 2,000 or more SPS, and it's at 10 cents right now. It was at a quarter when I joined. So that I could be doubling this just by, whatever. And of course, we know crypto, it could go up to a quarter. It could go up to $1. It could go up to $10. And yes, it could go to zero. But I'm also going to explain to you why I think this site is one of those sites that's going to be around after the .com bubble type event happens in the crypto and NFT world, especially the NFT world. Okay. I do believe this is going to be around for the long haul. I'm very excited about it, and I'll show you why. So let's go ahead and claim. I claimed that once already this morning. I'm going to claim it again and add it to my total. And then at 11 o'clock, they take a snapshot of your account, add up your SPS, and airdrop it to you every day for the next 6 months. Okay, so I'm going to stake this. And that little bit helps because they accumulate it pretty much by the minute. All right. And let's go see what my rate of return is on this free SPS. 28.52%. So, 28.52. So you're going to get build up your asset value that way. And that's the number I showed you. It was $48 in my numbers earlier. Okay. So I talked about that. So there's most of the ways to make money. Another way is in events. I have not done one yet. I've been very busy. I want to study this more, and I want to get more powerful before I do so. But you pay to entry. Like this one's only 1 DEC, which is, I think, a third of a penny type value. And you can win. There's a $50 pot. Okay. So you can come and do tournaments. Today, $46,638 available in tournaments. They've given away 5,431,414. Who does this? I think it's different players set them up of the guilds, which is another thing you can join, and you get a higher percentage in battles, and you get it's another way to earn. Okay. I'm not real familiar with it because I'm not in a guild yet. I'm thinking about starting my own. So there's the other two. Let's go to the shop. And now I'm going to start telling you why I am big time on this site. Now it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like Pokemon. If you've ever played those games, you'll see what I mean once you start playing. Once you get into the strategy, because at first I wasn't. I was looking for a money play to earn site that didn't require me to use crypto. And all these companies that have done so for obvious reasons seem to do very well if it's a good program, because a lot of people don't want to jump through the hoops of wallets and giving up their crypto. I'm one of those type people. If you make it one step too many, I'm not going to have anything to do with you. I don't care how good you are. That's why VV is doing incredibly well. They've made it too simple to put gems into it, but that's another story. But so you can where was I at? We're talking about why I believe this is going to be around. And that's one of the reasons that it's been so popular, just to get into it. But once you get into it and you start playing the strategy and you see it, you're going to get hooked just like you did on Yu-Gi-Oh! And you're going to that might be a bad thing maybe, right? Depending on how bad you got on Yu-Gi-Oh! Which that was my game. I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! And I really didn't start playing it till I was 40 years old, 30 years old. My girlfriend's kids were into it. And we started, and they got me into it. I know why they did it, because they wanted me to go buy them packs. And anyway, I spent many a night kicking their butts playing that game. And so let's get back here to the store. The packs, there's 15 million they dropped. They're halfway through. There's 8 million or 7 million left. 42,000 more, they're going to do an airdrop. They do it every million packs that have been opened. Okay. Now this is only if you have, packs. Now you might win some in the chest if you get up to silver, but if you don't buy any, you can't participate in this, or if you don't have any. But I've got 97 right now. I'm going to get 2 more later on. And I didn't get any in these first 3. I didn't get one here, but in here I got 2. Then I got none here and none here. There's a very small percentage you're going to get one for each pack you open. So theoretically, I get 97 legendary cards because they're always a legendary card, and it's always the same card. And then once that happens, they start putting the cards out in packs. You can win them, or you can buy them in the shop, in the market. So that's another way. But this guy right here, now I might be wrong about the numbers, but he's a TV personality, rap artist, and he's got a lot of followers. I've been saying 2 million, but I don't know exactly. I could probably go research it. But what I like about this is that they decided to bring somebody in and make this card. Okay, it was a special card. And what that does is it exposes the game to all his followers, because obviously he's going to be on his YouTube channel or whatever he does promoting it, because he has a stake in it also. So when you see a platform that does things like this, you know that's the type of they're always trying to do things. They're not just sitting on their butts saying we've already made a great product, let's just write it out. No, I actually get the feeling they lose sleep at night trying to figure out the next thing they're going to do to make it a better site. And that's the type of people I want to support, because it's not a new IP. And that's one of the only things I can say bad about this site is I don't like to mess around with brand new IPs, because why? They're brand new. There's no history on them. What's going to, like Disney's been around for 100 years, and it's going to probably be around for another 100 years, if not, for more than my lifetime. Right. So, that's the only negative thing. And that's not a negative thing if the other things are positive, which they are. The land, they dropped the land. I missed it by, I think they dropped it at the end of last year sometime. I wish I was here to get some. You can go buy it on the secondary market. It's kind of confusing. I try to go check it out on Hive, but I'm going to get one, or I'm going to get some when they drop it the next time, or try. Maybe they'll make it more user friendly where we can buy it in the platform, which I think that really helps the game when you do things like that. But what are they going to do with the land? One thing they're going to do with it is, if you own land, you can create crafts, or you can craft items and spells. And I guess those are going to be cards, and you can use them. Then they're going to attach it to the battle. They haven't yet. You can't use it in battle yet, but it's going to be an extra layer of strategy. They might even have an on-off switch to use it, not use it, which would be very user-friendly for people who don't want to mess with it. But here's the beautiful thing. They handed it down to the owners of the land to sell it. We got to go to them to get it. Okay. You're not going to get it in packs. You're not going to get it in chest. All right. They handed that whole system down. Now they get their 5%. So they're still in the loop, but that's just brilliant. And they're adding more stuff. So what they've done now is, because you got to use playing cards on these lands to craft the items and spells, from what I understand, it's not totally out yet, but that makes all the cards relevant. Because what happens with packs? You open them up, they retire them, and then the new cards get all the attention, and the old cards just become investments, and they just sit there. And unless it's a really powerful card, you'll never probably see it. You probably don't want to see it because it's probably going to kick your butt. But it's now, depending on how they do that, is going to make all those cards relevant. And if you have to, I don't know if you have to destroy cards to make them. If you do, that's going to make it even more what I call deflationary, because when you're burning, it's making it less and less, which puts more pressure for it to go up and up. I'm going to prove that in the market here in a second. Potions. The potions, you come here, you can buy them to try to get a better chance at when you open packs. You don't need them to get a good thing in a pack. I can prove that, but I still buy them because it does make your chances better. Um, it's a very small percentage chance you're going to get a gold legendary in a pack. This doubles that. It's a very small percentage, even though it's still small. The quest, you get 5 extra chests when you get up to silver or higher, or even lower, but it really ain't worth it. Silver and higher, I don't even think silver, I don't think it's worth it. Once you get higher, it's even better. But what they're charging, I don't think it overcomes what you can win in a chest. That's my 2 cents on that. Okay, skins is a cosmetic thing they tried out. It's more of an investment, and it's exactly what it says. It is skins for your cards, and it's an investment collectible type thing, and it does give you extra SPS on the platform. I don't have one. I'm going to get one before they all sell out. You got to pay DC though, and I just haven't been able to save it up because I want to buy cards instead. All right, let's go to my cards. And I'm going to show you about burning. My card count is so low because I love to burn cards. All right. It's just my thing. I love it. Oh, those S's, those are the ones that are free when you join. You want to play for free. So, okay, here's my owned cards. These are the fire cards. Now, when you see a little red flag on it, they'll tell me how many I got of each. But see, all these cards are combined. Like this one, this is a Frit Rising. That's a legendary. And I got it maxed out. I think it's 11 cards. It was $4 a piece at the time, or 3 something. And I used my DEC every day for a while to buy and sold. So I got a maxed out legendary. And what do? I rent them out. So I'm making more DEC off of it. And that will go up in value over the time. But that's why it's only shown that I have one. But I really have 11 that I put into that's made just one card. So let's keep going, kind of sidetrack there on you. And so here's that rare. And so I'm going to destroy it. Watch how I do this. Let's go see what I got. Okay, I've got one card that has 2 cards in it, and there's 3 more to make it second level. And here's the new one I got. And they're running at 18 cents a piece. And I'm not worried about that because that number is going to go up. And I'll show you why, and I'll prove it. So let's combine it. And what's going to do is destroy those 2 cards and make a new one. It's that simple. And it's all on the blockchain. These are NFTs, guys. It is also, I think, the cheapest NFTs in the world. And I'll show you that in a second. So see, now I got 3 cards in this. It's worth 53 cents. And in 2 more cards, it will be level 2nd. And then you go to the stats here, and it will show you it takes 115 cards to max it out, but it makes it more powerful. And look at all the points you get. So that's the goal, is to max out these cards. But remember, you can't use a max out card if you don't have a summoner that can bring it in. So that's why I'm concentrating on not just summoner, but gold summoner. So, okay, I just proved or showed you how to burn. So now let me go prove about how these cards are designed to do nothing but go up in value. Really, the big question is the length of time it will take. It just depends on how many people are burning them. We get between 400,000 and 500,000 people a day playing the game. Okay, that number fluctuates, and 3,000 to 8,000 joining up a day. I think the last numbers were. So, if I can get this to open, here we are. So, let me start with the cheapest NFTs in the world. You can get these for 2 cents right now. Yes, there's a million of them, but you can get them for 2 cents. All right, or 2 cents worth of DEC or credits. You can use either one in the market. That's the circulation number. This is the number of people selling it. If there's only one person selling it, you'll see the card, but it won't have a red flag. And if you can't see the card at all, it's because nobody wants to sell the card they got. All right. There's a total of 476 of these foils. You got foils, and then you got gold foils. They're the same thing, but one's gold and one's regular. Okay. So as time goes on, people will be buying these cards, winning them in packs, winning them in chests. These are reward cards. You got rewards cards and the Chaos Legion right now. These two you're getting. And the older reward cards, they retire. So these are the new reward cards and the new Chaos Legion. That number will just start coming down because as it takes 400 of these cards to make a maxed out common. So that means somebody's working towards that is going to take all those cards and burn them and create one card, which makes 400 cards less. And if I'm doing my math right, if there's ever 2 million of them, I don't even know what the mint run is. There could only ever possibly be, if everything was perfect, 5,000 maxed out cards. And that's not a lot. That's not a lot at all. So let's just do the commons. Okay, I'm going to hit the commons here. And we're going to go down. There's only 144 of them. Let's go down and see what the rarest and most valuable common is. Because they go by value in this list, not the way I got set up. Okay, well, here we go. $34.93 for a common. There's only 1,930 left, and there's only 19 people willing to sell it. Now, let me point this out. These were the earlier cards, so there wasn't as many in circulation to begin with. They had an Alpha, Bravo, then a few more packs. The Chaos Legion is by far the biggest pack. The platform ballooned on them, and from what it looks like, and I'm hoping they put out one new pack a year at the end of each year or the beginning of each year, and then that sells out and it gives the market time to adjust. They might try to squeeze in two, but just like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, you get the new sets and then they retire the old ones. But check this out. The difference is when Yu-Gi-Oh! Told you they retired a set or there's no more, you had to believe them. Here it's on the blockchain. It's on the ledger. So when they say there's only 1,930, that's all there is. And if I knew how to do it, I could go look on the blockchain to prove it. I don't. It's a little bit too complex for me, but I know you can. It's open to the public. Everything that's posted on the ledgers and the blockchain is open to the public. So think about, they were getting these cards out of $2 packs. That's all they were back then. And I think it's 3 years old, maybe a little bit less. So if you bought the card for a nickel, here you can buy for 2 cents and it gets up to 34. That's one hell of an investment. And remember, it takes 400. Well, let's go look at what it takes. These were the first cards. It might be different on the stats. Okay, here's what they're selling them for. This guy has 248 of them. He wants $11,000. These are commons, guys, that they paid. Let's say they didn't get it off the market. They got a pack. At 5 cards in a $2 pack, it was 40 cents. But they probably got it cheaper than that back in the day, right? Let's go look at the stats. 379 cards they made. You need it to max this out. So in order to max it out now, there's only 1,900 left. You other than going and buying an exact maxed out one, you're going to need 379 cards times. And remember, that's the cheapest floor price one is $30. It is going to cost a lot of money. Let's see what a maxed out one cost. Is that maxed out? No, that's not even maxed out. I don't think anybody has a maxed out one for sale. Let's go down to box. The box is the number of cards that you put into it. Yeah, the most is 9th level. There is no 10 level for sale. And then there's a 4th level and 9 cards for $315. This is investment type stuff, and it's very expensive. This guy wants $75 a card. So you couldn't even put a set together because there's not enough people selling. Well, I guess you could buy him at 11 and then add these on. You're still not going to be up to a max. You have to wait for more people to sell. But so there you go. There's the proof. All right. Does it mean these cards are going to have the same success? Well, in a way, yes. If unless something happens that we can't foresee, and I do believe this site's going to be around for the long haul, as the cards are burned, there'll be less and less and less and less and less until you start seeing numbers like that. But where can you go buy an NFT right now for 2 cents? Please let me know, because I'll buy some of those too. So let's go look for fun. Let's go to the legendary. And these are just the commons that we just looked at. Let's go look at what's going on with my internet. What's going on with... All right, hold on. I'm frozen up here for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, it's I got it unfrozen. All right, so the cheapest gold card right now, which is the newest, and that's, I think, get that one out of the awards. These two, and these are, yeah, that's the drop, the airdrop. That I got 2 of those, but the not the gold, the foil is $86, and there's only 1,000 of them, and 23 people are selling them. Now this number is going to go up because they're still putting them out. They're still coming out in packs and the rewards out of chests. But once that ends, and that number will come down. Let's look at the card that I pulled out of the pack that I didn't use any potions. See what he's going for today. He's up and down all over the place. $105, 558 in circulation, and only 7 people are willing to sell it. Low numbers for a platform that has 400,000 or 500,000 people playing it every day. So now let's go to the very bottom. Let's go look at the most valuable gold legendary card and see what they're selling. It's probably the Baby King. Yep, he's been 75,000. There's only 7 left. And there was a frost giant here for $500,000, and he disappeared. I don't know if they sold him or took him down, but if you don't, there could be more cards that just nobody's willing to sell. But there's the circulation. Look what, there's only 7, and then they go down as as the higher they go. Wow. So there's the proof. Okay. Now, little secret on buying and selling on the market. There's a site called Splinter Cards. It's not attached to the site like Peak Monsters is. See, Peak Monsters is right there, and I'm going to show you that in a second. But here's Splinter Cards. I got it on common, Chaos Legion packs, regular foil. It's the list price analysis tool on Splinter Cards. And here's what I like to do. I like to look at the last 24 hours, maybe 48, and look at this. This card almost doubled in price. Now, if I have any, I'm going to go try to sell it. The Lava Spider. Okay. Why? Because I'm up 84%. Buy low, sell high. Now, what I'm really looking for too, though, is a card at discount. And I like to buy it 30% off or more. There's nothing here today. There is, if I have to buy a card because I just feel like I do, I can get one at 14%. So let's go 3 days out. I'm looking for something that's down 30% or more in the last 48 hours, the last week. And okay, let's see. Wow, that's up almost. The Lava Spiders actually went down a little bit. It was up 100. But everything's kind of gone up. So I'm not going to buy any cards now. I'm going to go sell some. And I'm going to sell my Lava Spider. And that's it. Because I like things that go up 30%. By doing that, whenever I sell something, I get a 60% profit guaranteed. I buy things at 30% or more. That means my entire stock is at a discount. And when I sell it, it's the most simplified version I can do. I don't have time to look at each individual card every hour. So I use this tool. I come check it out. You can do it too. You just do whatever you want and buy low, sell high. Very simple strategy. I got 2 compartments. I got the cards I buy and sell that I flip. And then I got the cards that I invested and keep and the cards I use. So there's like 3 different groups. And I don't want to sell my investments. Those are the ones I think I want to keep for 5 to 10 years. But my flipping portion of it, this is what I use, and I do very well at it. And it's showing in right here. Let's refresh this. This is Peak Monsters. $861 value, my entire set. Well, no, it dropped. It fluctuates. It'll go up and down $50 to $100 a day, all day long. It was at 860 earlier when we just looked, and now when I refresh it, it's down to 848. But the point I'm trying to make is, the peak monsters will show you what the value is at all times. I'm transparent, and that's why I show you this. This number is what people want. This is what people have sold it for. This is, to me, a more realistic number. There's my CPs, and here's my rentals. I'm getting 130 DC a day at 40% rate of return. But check this out. This number will 8x by the end of the season. So like the last 3 days, I'll be getting 5 to 800 DEC a day. Okay. So there's the proof on that. And I think that's everything. If you got any questions, shoot me an email or a comment, and I'll be glad to answer it. Or if you want to tell me anything that I'm not getting right or I need to pay attention to. And thank you if you do. It really means a lot to me. I can learn more that way, just as much as I'm trying to teach, and I am promoting. I made that very clear. I don't want you to not think I'm not letting you know that. I do get 5% if you join up underneath me. The link's below. Like and subscribe if you just want to see if I crash and burn, or if I make it to 10,000, or how close can I get. Let's be honest. If I got to 5,000 and I invested 1,500, that's still a win. But I really believe I can get to 10,000 by the beginning of next year. There's going to be some factors. Yeah, sure. So that's it for today. I'm going to start recording the battles in the morning. So there'll be 2 videos every morning when possible. Thank you for watching.